What's going on, J Squad? Your man Sar J Max, back out at the range today. And for those of you that may or may not know, or you might be wondering, the range I come to, it's an indoor range. It's the firing line in Clovis. We've got a pretty nice range here. You can shoot your rifles here. You just can't shoot shotguns, but they've got multiple lanes here. And they've even got a side for private members to be able to come over and shoot your rifles if you have that. But today, guys, I wanted to do a video. You know that I'm a fan of the chest rig and I carry off body. So I'm going to give you some clips of me drawing from concealment. And I'm going to start it out today with the OG chest rig that I started the channel with. So if you go back to the beginning of my videos, you'll see this chest rig in one of the first videos that I put out. I've got my Only the People inside the waistband holster, and it does have retention. I'm using the clamshell Velcro stay that they give you when you buy this particular chest rig. Now, some of the other chest rigs I do have holsters for them. Some of them I've converted from fanny packs to chest rigs, but we'll get to that in a moment. Let me get this holster situation set up and the pistol loaded, and we'll start putting some shots down range, and you guys will see my draws from concealment. Give me just a moment here. All right, guys, so I've got honey loaded up here, 10-round magazine. As you know, in California, we're limited on capacity. Now, the one thing about this chest rig that I like is that I have it adjusted to where everything sits right here. Again, if you saw my first video about the chest rig versus the fanny pack, you'll know the reason why I prefer the chest rig. Now, this particular chest rig isn't necessarily set up like a 945 Industries or the 511 bag that I have, or the grab bag, gear bag that I have. So what I had to do was I took one of my extra little dog tags and I attached it to the zipper here. So that's how I've been practicing my draws from concealment with this particular bag. But like I said, got a magazine loaded up. We're gonna do some draws from conceal, and we'll see how this bag does in this Babylon PVC bag. So here we go. All right, that was the first magazine with honey. So I'm gonna load up this other magazine and put the pistol back in the holster. I'm gonna do some more draws. Give me a moment. All right, guys, here we go. All right, guys, that was 2 magazines with honey. I'm gonna do 2 magazines per bag. I've got 3 more bags. I've got my grab bag, gear bag that I converted from a fanny pack to a chest rig. I've got my 945 Industries bag that I also converted from a fanny pack to a chest rig. And then I've got a 511, I think they call it the Sky Weight bag, something like that. Now, that bag didn't come with a holster either, so I'm going to be using the same holster that I used in this bag. Now, this bag I ended up getting off Amazon, and it's probably the cheapest out of the 4 bags that I brought today. So this one ran about $30 and some change off Amazon. But again, guys, this bag you kind of got to reach into, so I'm sure you saw that on the video. Give me just a moment here. I'm gonna get the 511 Industries bag set up, and we're gonna do some draws from that one. Hold on. All right, guys, I'm back. So I've got the 511 bag loaded up now, and this bag and the one I just shot with, the Amazon bag, are more of a traditional chest rig setup. there are some down pitfalls to this particular bag, and I'll explain those in the video. And honestly, I can't remember the name of the bag, but I'll put that on the video before you guys get to see it. But anyway, guys, got the 511 bag loaded up now. We do some off with that one, so here we go. So that I'm not here all day shooting, I'm only shooting 2 magazines, so I'm going to try to shoot off a few. Holster, grab in, and shoot again. Magazine for the 511. Alright guys, so that was the 2 magazines with the 511 Industries bag. And as I mentioned, I don't have a dedicated holster for this bag either, so I had to switch out and go with the We the People holsters. This is the inside the waistband holster, because at first I wasn't sure if I was going to carry inside the waistband or off body, but I decided I wanted to go off body, so got the clamshell hooked up with the We the People holster. But give me just a moment here. Let me switch over to the next bag. Alright guys, so got the next bag loaded up, ready to go. This is going to be the grab bag gear bag. Again, I converted this from a fanny pack to a chest rig. So this is the second time I've converted this bag over, and as you can see, I added an actual back plate to it this time. Now this particular bag is for concealed carry, so it does come with a dedicated hook and loop fixture. So we're going to put some rounds downrange with this one. Again, 2 magazines, grab bag gear. Converted from a fanny pack to a chest rig. Here we go. Again, no lock back with honey, so I might have to change out the magazines here. As I mentioned, honey is my everyday carry, Cat Pro. She is my everyday carry, and I do use these magazines quite a bit. So I need to cycle through some of the other ones that I have, just because I think there might be a problem with the magazine itself. It's not giving me the lock back, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the 945 Industries bag loaded up, and we'll do some drops from that one. I'll wrap everything up from the range here. Again, this is the firing line in Clovis. It's a pistol and rifle indoor range. You do have to have a certain membership in order to be on the side where you can shoot your rifle, but that's the membership that I have, so I can go over here and shoot my rifles and give you guys this content. Give me a moment here. I'm gonna get the 945 Industries bag, another bag that I converted from a fanny pack to a chest rig. I'm gonna get that one all set up, and we'll fire these last two magazines. Give me a second. All right, guys, got the 945 bag set up. Again, this bag is set up for CCW purposes. Now, when you buy this bag, you can order a holster for your pistol. That is the one thing I like about this bag. It's not that much more expensive. Definitely not as much as it was for the grab bag gear bag holster. I'm gonna get this bag loaded up, put magazines, and we'll go from there. lock back. I think it's a magazine issue. I'm gonna load up this other magazine, fire 10 more rounds, and finish this up. Still no lock back on the slide. Definitely gonna have to do that. That was 2 magazines through honey out of the 9. In just a moment we'll wrap this up. Alright guys, so that's it for today's test. Just show you the bags that we used today. So we've got the 511, the grab bag gear converted from a fanny pack to a chest rig, the Amazon and for Industries bag, size large, also converted to a chest rig. These two here are the chest rigs. The 2 on top are converted from fanny pack chest rigs. And that's how the target's looking on my draws from conceal. Got a couple of stragglers down here. I think I was a little bit excited, but yeah, did pretty good, guys. Other than the magazine not locking back, but that's, or the slide not locking back, I think it's a magazine issue. So these might just become magazines, and I'll have to pick up a couple more. Welcome back to the Bunker J Squad. We made it back from the range. I'm your man, Sergeant J Max. With me, as always, is Sergeant Jerome. What's going on, Sergeant? How was your day? I see you rocking your chest rig. I know you wanted to go with me to the range, man. I just packed up and just scooted out of here. I know, next time, I promise. But hey, at least you got your chest rig on for the right video. So anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying this content. If you are, give us a thumbs up, comment, like, and subscribe. If you have any questions, throw them down in the comments down below. But today, guys, I just wanted to bring you a video so that I could show you the updated version of the grab bag gear bag 2.0, 2.5 that I've done again. So I went ahead and added another harness to this bag, different type of harness setup. And as you can see from the video, it's got the little back pad on the back. So but I did want to show you guys the progression in bags that I've gone through here over the last few months. I actually started carrying the Amazon bag before I got my CCW, and I just wanted to know, I wanted to feel the weight difference. I wanted to see what it was going to be like, you know, to wear a chest rig for a good portion of the day. And for me, it hasn't been an issue. The reason why I do carry a chest rig is, again, because
I don't want to carry a fanny pack. I don't want the bag running across my body. I don't want the chafing from the strap across my neck. I don't want to have to take the bag off if I got to use the bathroom. I don't want to have to take the bag off if I got to get in and out of the car. So fanny pack just wouldn't work for me, but the chest rig does, and for multiple reasons that I've discussed in a few of the videos if you guys have been watching, as to the reason why I prefer to carry the chest rig. But I also wanted to show you guys the different techniques that you have to use in order to draw from concealment. With the Amazon bag, of course, you are reaching more into the top of the bag, so you have to be more proficient with your draws from concealment with that particular bag. The downside to the 511 bag is I feel like the strap is a little bit too short, so it's a little bit harder to grab without having to look down, and I don't want to have to look down. I want to just be able to grab, pull, draw from concealment, and get my weapon on sight, get my target on, get my dot on target in the event that I have to use my weapon. Now, the good thing about the grab bag, gear bag, of course, you know, it just pulls right open, and the holster's right there. Easy manipulation process. Same thing with the 945 Industries bag. Those have become those two have become two of my favorite bags to carry, simply because of the ease of draw. And I really like the 945 Industries bag because it doesn't, again, not that this bag feels that bulky, but it is a little bit bigger than the 945 Industries bag, even though I have the same amount of stuff that I carry in this bag that I do in that bag. Just again, from the side profile, it's a little bit bulkier. It does stick out a little bit further from my chest, far away from my chest. But it doesn't interfere with anything else that I'm doing, whether I'm driving, if I have to go to the bathroom, if I'm at the gym. I've worn all of these bags to the gym, haven't had any issues with any of them. And so, you know, I just, like I said, wanted to give you guys some ideas as far as, you know, how I carry, how the bags are looking, how I've manipulated them to fit my carry preference style. And again, guys, how you decide to carry is totally up to you. Just, again, make sure that you're practicing with your draws. Make sure that you're practicing manipulating your zipper action, your magnet action, whatever the case may be. And always, always, always dry fire, live fire, dry fire, live fire, dry fire, live fire, live fire, live fire, live fire. So you guys got to get out to the ranges and, you know, do your thing. And again, if you didn't hear me, the range I go to, it's called the Firing Line. It is in Clovis, California. And you can use they have multiple lanes set up. So if you don't have rifles, you can go and shoot pistols. I don't think that they have any rifles that you can check out to shoot, but I know that they do have rifles there that you can purchase. But if you have a rifle of your own, again, it's an indoor range. It does require a different type of membership to be able to use that side of the range, so that you can use your rifles in there if you want. But if you just have pistols, they have multiple lanes for that type of thing. You can also do your CCW renewals down there. They offer CCW classes. I don't know if they do any kind of shooting league events, but they have all of that information on their website. The Firing Line, Clovis, California. They're open Monday through Saturday from about 10 to I think 6 or 7 in the evening. So the only day that they're closed is on Sundays. So if you guys need a range to go to and you want an indoor range, there's a good group of guys that work there. They're really helpful, really knowledgeable, and they really you know, look out for you when you go into the range. And Sergeant Jerome, you got anything to add? Yeah, those guys are pretty cool. Yeah. And always make sure to follow the range rules. That's a good point, Sarn. Always make sure you're following your range safety rules. But if you guys are liking this content, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, comment, like, and subscribe. And if you have any questions or anything like that, throw them down in the comment section. I do try to stay in the comments so that I can, you know, keep up with your guys' questions or comments or concerns about whatever. I don't mind interacting with you guys. So please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because again, it will let the YouTube algorithm know that you guys enjoy this content, and it'll help get it out to other people that may be looking as far as how do they want to carry, what kind of bags are out there, what kind of information we're putting out here, and hopefully it'll be useful to somebody. And again, don't forget to check out USA Go, United States Association of Gun Owners. Again, it's the Costco or Sam's Club for gun owners. They've got all kinds of equipment and stuff on there. I put the link in the description for the videos. So if you guys want to check them out, they've got gear, they've got ammo, they've got parts for your weapons, parts for your pistols, they've got training classes, they've got all kinds of stuff on there. So go ahead and give them a look. Sergeant Jerome, you got anything else to add? Nothing? Just a salute? All right, man. Yes, I promise I'll take you with me next time. All right, man. All right, guys. Well, that's all we got for you today. Thank you for joining me at the range. Thank you for joining us in the bunker. I'm your man, Sergeant J-Max. With me, as always, is Sergeant Jerome. May God bless America. May God bless all of you. And we out.